All right. And here we go. The countdown getting underway at long last.
Cool. And here we go. The game's restarted. We've got that sick face at host. So shout out to everyone tuning in. Welcome to the good old, Ronin versus SKG. The first map. And of course, this is the ECS Development League brought to you by Asus and Corsair. So, I got way too hyped. This is knife round. I totally forgot. Rookie mistake. Cool. So knife's coming out. Shot up. So props to SKG for winning that. That's good. And they've elected to switch teams, so they want to play the CT side, and I think that's pretty fair in terms of their confidence. They want to see what Ronin can bring to them. And then, do better, obviously. Well, that's a desire anyway. We'll see if that's actually the case. So yeah, here we go. Pistol round. Interested to see how they play it. There was a time period where they would have only one guy on A phylum, and the rest of them would play middle and B. In case there was a rotate there, they could fast rotate in through vents, or just do a big rotate up to A. So, interesting to see whether they actually take that setup from SKG's side, or they play a more generic 1-2-1 or 1-3-1 setup. Sorry, 2-1-2 or 1-3-1 setup. Here we go. It is Shandy, boys. But alright, yeah, okay, so we're seeing the 3-stack B. Oh yeah, here we are. Alright, never mind. Ronin come in, they take those duels out really well. That's big props to them, but now shot ups on the retake a bit too quickly because he was playing middle. They haven't exactly been able to get the bomb down yet. Sham's in the perfect position to shut down the plant, but he does drop in the end, and Maka with the flank, it's a convincing win for Ronin. So, 1-0. That was a good play from them. In terms of the rotate and the setup, it looked like, SKG could have done something, but I mean, Ronin just outfragged them there. That was some good work. Cool.
SKG. No one in mid. Oh wow, and they're actually going aggressive here, moving around. Looking for that initial pop. Not able to find it.
They have pushed through Squeaky. Well, they did, but of course Maka here was too aware of the the enticement of a push, and so he sits out here, does some damage to Quick, brings him down to 40 health, and with no... Okay, he does have armor, never mind, I'm blind. But, bringing him down, doing some decent damage, and so it's an engagement win for Maka, by all standards. The 3-stack over at B now. That's quite good in E-mode. E-mode with a wicked shot there onto Quick in heaven. So they're now piling into the bomb site. Shams is the only guy left alive, but Shot Up! Shot Up's actually in checkers. He will get flanked. He should drop. Okay, Ike takes him out, finally. That's good, and they're set up so well too. Okay, so Ike's able to cut off this rotation from heaven when they do decide to push. We're seeing low right air and CJB just play it passive. They're like, okay, we can't win this. They've decided to save their armor and do exit damage, which I think is the right call to make here. I don't think pushing in and then losing their armor and having to rebuy it would be a smart move by any means. So there we go. 2-0 to Ronin. This is good. They're definitely using the momentum from their pistol round win, and they're carrying it through pretty decently. Whether or not they're able to go the whole hog and, take the third as well, that's yet to be seen, but props to them for playing this well. This has been impressive, especially from E-mode, I think. He's becoming my standout player already, if we look at the scoreboard, yeah. It's pretty nutty. Right, so
SKG,
yeah.
again, not much interest in mid. Stacking up heavily onto B. Could be dicey, actually, as Ronin want to come around. Bring the bomb straight into A. And, well, SKG, they're going to have to rotate around. They're going to have to get the entrance into A now, as Ronin just calmly, definitely take control of the site.
Yeah, it's definitely so difficult for them though. They only have pistols, barring CJB, who's, you know, got armor to help him out. These SMGs are too devastating. We're seeing SMGs become very strong, but CJB, the opportunity to get a headshot, he gets a wicked flick onto Maka there. But that'll be all he gets. And so Ronin take that round pretty cleanly. Props to them. They're playing so well here. This is good to see. This is so promising. What happened to McNutty? I have no idea either. Quite honestly, I'm just looking at HLTV lineups and saying, yo, these are the guys. So here we go, finally. We're seeing an A split come on and seeing a heavy mid stack. They're now rotating back. This is this mid dynamic that I was talking about before. You saw Shot Up, you saw Lowrider, you saw CJB all go toward mid, right? And try and hold it. They're coming into A site now, so mid doesn't really matter. Check with a wicked flank, playing around the boxes, and oh, Lowrider tagged down solo as well. But the bomb's been dropped, and the frags have actually come out in favor of SKG. So I think the move to make is definitely on Ronin. You can see Check and the X-Ray going for some cheeky peeks over the top of the boxes in quad as Maka moves onto the bomb. The fights are going to happen. Maka manages to make it work, and he's going to get the bomb down. So this is good. This is a good play from them. SKG now stuck with the bomb ticking. They have zero utility on either team. And Maka with the aggressive peek out actually gets it. He will eat Lowrider's bullets though, so it's Check in a 1 versus 2. They know exactly where he is now. Takes Lowrider, but he runs out of bullets quick. Check gets the headshot. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Dude.
Wow.
That's such a well-played clutch.
I really like the way SKG kicked around there. Like, Maka went for the aggressive play, but he just got punished. SKG, you know, stacking that line with 2 men. But yeah, that incredible clutch there. Just absolutely beautiful from Ronin, and they're just going to extend their lead.
Like, that's really all this game is, right? So you have the post-plant situations where everyone's just holding an angle, and Maka does good to peek out and, like, you know, throw him for a loop. But yeah, as you said, like, other people are holding other lines, and so he eats it. But dude, Check behind quad box there. That was solid. That was so smart. The way he didn't peek out too much, he didn't overextend. He did just what was necessary. And now they're walking into the eco stack, but it doesn't even matter. Ronin just too sharp.
Just big aggression.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like stand out. It was just they rocked up with bigger guns.
Yeah. They played the America card. Alright, yeah, SKG. Moving into mid this round. We haven't seen them do that so far. So maybe, you know, feeling their first few rounds not going so well, trying to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, the difference between this and the last time they actually did kind of go mid was the fact that they have one less person over toward B. Right? So you still have the 3 middle, but this is good because you have 2 players now on highway getting ready to rotate in if the A hit is called. A hit's very good for the smoke executes over the top of main. And so, yeah, it's definitely a good counter to have all the men there, but shut up through the door. What was that? Oh, wow. Excellent prediction there coming out. Just getting us a kill for free.
Yeah, some pretty great spam.
Shut up doing his best to bring this back in. Because, of course, SKG 5 rounds down now. They need to get something on the board, and Shot Up could have let them do it. I mean, he's going for a second here, and using that Molotov, he's going to be able to block off Squeaky as well. The execute's now coming in. Right. So if they can escape it, okay, the bomb will be planted now. This is an interesting scenario, having so many members up. There's a smoke on quick. Check with the aggressive play, just like Maka did before. This is good, okay? Putting the man advantage in his hands. CJB returning, though. Check again, just peeking out with these big angles. What is this?
Yeah, Check just being so aggressive with it that he gets the 2. Quick. Swapping over.
It's a 2 versus 1, though. Quick here with the health advantage. He's got to be fast, though. He's got the kit, but time is quickly running out. He rips Ike off, and he'll definitely get the defuse there. Well played from him. I mean, managing to bring that back, that takes balls, you know?
Yeah, he definitely seemed fearless there, the way he went into those exchanges. And just absolutely crucial in securing that round. So SKG do get themselves on the board, which is fantastic.
Exactly, we're seeing an AWP in the hands of Quick, and of course an AWP on cache is very dynamic. Can of course be played mid, or it looks like he's taking it toward B main, which is another possibility. It's got a very long sightline, as we're going to witness now. No one's really going to push him, though. And we're seeing 4 players on highway getting ready for either mid or A. So Emo there with a cheeky little smoke to try and fake out some activity. And of course, now they're rotating over. They're playing a 2-1-2 setup. So it was obviously just to counter early round aggression there. Sleek sniping, my dude. This is for the ECS Development League. We saw our Renegades play Pain, and now we're watching our SKG play Ronin. Best of 2 series all out. So it's chill. Wow. Bit of a cheeky camera thing there, but Emo getting a really nice headshot. That was amazing. Okay, so he's ripped the AWP out. That's going to have significant economic damage there, but also it's going to provide challenges then for SKG in terms of where they decide to hold, you know? Oh, shut up. Shut up's dope, man. Being able to deal some damage there. He almost caught Dallas off guard and got the frag and equalized. That would have been good. But Shams in the shroud spot. Check hasn't checked it, and why would he? God.
That was nice. I like the patience. And just a fantastic position as Ronin are going to roll into B.
They do get the bomb down. A Molotov useful in denying heaven, but of course the SKG players have no nades, no utility to work with, and so they're going to be relying purely on their aim. Something that Shut Up shown that he can do. But Shams is on the flank. This is excellent. He gets a 2nd kill of the run, gets a 3rd with a wicked flick. And Maka does drop. The individual plays coming out from these guys are so good, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, we did actually have the pro tip to watch Shot Up, that he was, you know, like, really, really good.
Counter-terrorists win.
Alright, so they do... It's a full gun round between both teams now. They have the utility that they want, by and large. It's actually really cool to see the 5 Molotovs coming out from Ronin. Of course, the initially neglected child has, you know, really come into its own in terms of nade usage. People have worked it out for about a year now, in terms of how to properly use it. We're seeing interesting things come out. So Quick, looking for a peek here towards B. He's going to find nothing, but holding that sightline is good because it means that, you know, they can rotate one off toward mid. Okay, it doesn't matter though. The smoke's a big execute coming out again. Molotovs are the nice spots, and Sham will get burnt alive. Oh, the exchange is coming out though. CJB kill. What? Okay, that must have been a GoTV bug or something. Catches the head of CJB just through the smoke. That's an amazing thing. Like, these guys are so good. I keep using amazing here. I'm trying to gravitate away from lit, but like, this is so nice to see. Actually, like, okay, I was seeing Ronin's initial plays, and I think, oh, they're being counted out. But it's shown that SK have a response. They're not going to be able to respond to this. Maka with a dope flank, and the crossfire, literally 180 degrees between highway and quad. There's no chance. But yeah, it's good to see SKG have some kind of response, and now it's all about them taking the time to maybe have an eco, discuss about what's working, what's not working, how they can shut down these execute heavy pushes, despite having the man, you know, they have 2 men on A side every round. They have the 2 on mid. Working out what they're going to do to counter that is going to be utmost if they want to secure anything.
And SKG with a heavy stack up at A.
Going for the squeaky push once again, but Maka knows it.
Oh, fantastic. That's gonna give him a nice advantage coming into this round. Check does want to trade back.
It's an okay scenario. Quick picks up this headshot. A bit laggy on the Go TV there, but that was probably pretty mint. And now he's got an AK with which to, you know, come for a flank and help retake the site. So while CJB has, you know, literally USP, Lowrider only the Deagle. I mean, Quick's in the opportune place here to make something happen, as long as his teammates don't die. So there we go. CJB getting a 6 shot there. Onto Quick now. He spots Dallas out by the boost spot, but he does drop. Okay. Well played by Ronin there. They played it safe. They played it slow, and they ultimately hit their shots. Quick had an AK, but okay, look, they're on eco. So, look, good on him for getting the kill and denying the AK, forcing someone to rebuy. But, like, Ronin is stacked. Ronin is stacked in terms of money now. You have one guy with 10k, another guy with 4. No matter what happens, Maka will be able to buy. So it's definitely going to be tough for them to make anything happen. They've elected to go for a bit of a quasi-buy here with pistols. Desert Eagles and 5.7s, a single P250 and some armor from Shot Up. Here we go. Shot Up doing good work. Getting the first and the second kill as the terrorists decide to boost over the boost spot. Maka here electing to go into B now. They know the stack was over at mid, and so they go, okay, we'll go B. And it doesn't matter though, because they still eat the bullets. So SKG playing that round extremely well, hitting the shots they needed to. Props to Shot Up there for shutting down that initial push and allowing them to like fold onto the B site. That's a sick knife. Hard out, my bro. Hard out wave. Fallon, what are your thoughts on the leaning towards the A site here? We have seen some contention for mid, but like B's remained pretty much non-existent aside from pistol round.
Yeah, well, I mean, if both teams want to do it, then I guess it's just what you have to do, right? Like, if you know your opponent's gonna stack up an A, well, then that's like a solid way to go. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. You know, it looks like Ronin here might be taking advantage of SKG's tendency to just like go all in at A. SKG though, you know, rotating around, it looks like they're pretty comfortable. They can get here pretty fast, and well, they're a man up. They might be comfortable pushing into this B site.
Cool, and here we go. Watching Maka, of course. He's got the line on vent, so he's going to be able to pick off CJB if he does decide to push. I think they're supporting him, and that's when CJB drops. That's good. Quick managing to bring in the frag. Quick and Lowrider. Shams, dude, the frags just flew in there so fast, and the Molotov isn't going to prevent the defuse coming in. That's like the perfect retake.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Counter-terrorists win.
Wayfarer with the chat analysis, of course. He's been IGLing for like 10 years or something. He's pointing out they sold a fake really well. They sent smokes over, and they sent one guy there. That was the only guy that Ronin actually they sent one guy over there. But yeah, retake was where it mattered, you know. Jeez, okay, so we've seen they know Shams there. God, you've got to expect it now. 3rd round in a row. Oh,
yeah.
You know, 3rd round every time you hit A. But CJB and Shot Up just following up with some sick frags, and they're shutting them down. The frags going almost as fast as that retake before. So, God, that's nutty. Definitely SKG finding themselves only with 2 frags difference from Ronin. And only 3. Trying to do maths, yes. It's, again, on that coffee buzz. Only 3 rounds left in the half, so they're definitely providing some contention here. It's a very competitive game, and it's cool to see that. SKG, wow. Electing to do a different setup there, sending another player instead of over from mid to A, from mid to B. And then you have CJB just push into warehouse and get the pick there. I mean, that's unexpected, and it was almost like Dallas was expecting it. Like sitting on the top of red box, like that's to watch for the push, but dude, CJB just gets the frag there, and so it puts them in such a good position. Ike down to 4 health as well, after some cheeky engagements have been had. So yeah, Ronin definitely need to sort something out. Maybe a fast take to deal with the low HP of Ike. Get him to use that utility while he still can, and we're seeing that as they group up toward the B site. As long as they clear vents, it should be okay for them, but this is going to be tight. Maka first in. Oh, he drops the quick. Quick finally getting that sick ult pick, making it work for him. Gets a second too. Almost gets a third. That cheeky close-up no-scope doesn't happen for him, but Emode now with the opener 1 versus 4. It's the bomb drop 2. The counter-terrorists have cover for it. This is going to be tough. See, now he can't look at, he can't find a safe spot, and he drops. So look, SKG win another round. They're bringing it back now, bringing up the scoreboard. You can see that in the past, you know, after that onslaught of like 5 rounds, it's been well in the way of you know, SKG in terms of their control. They've won 4 rounds in a row now. Definitely playing with Ronin's economy a bit. The loss bonus will be kicking in though, so they'll be able to get some decent buys going for the rest of the half for sure. But here we go. Shot up with a nade kill. I think Lowrider chiming in there as well. Against an eco when nades are going to be so devastating, that's okay. But yeah. This round's pretty much done. Emode with a Tech 9. He's doing some work. He's got the headshot there. The team of Flash too. Oh, but none of the bullets connected with that flashbang. Dude, he had 2 guys blind. He almost capitalized.
Almost. So yeah, second to last round. No.
The last round, bro.
Last round. I can do maths.
So good, dude. SKG kind of reverting. No, they're sticking with this new setup, sending over Lowrider to play B now. As well with Quick, and Quick just rips apart Emo. That was a solid pick there. Again, like, being aggressive with the AWP on B is a really good way to get these picks open and open up the round. And the fact that he's doing it, and then, you know, when they push into B side, he's getting at least another kill. It makes retake so easy for SKG.
Yeah, it really takes a lot of, like, the pressure off. It's more of a sure thing.
For sure. And I
As long
mean,
as he's hitting the shots.
by opening Squeaky as well, they have insight into, you know, wow, shot up. Shot up getting taken down by Ike there, but like they have insight that Macca's like in Squeaky. Sorry, wow. The frags are exchanged now, and it will be Dallas now making it a 1 versus 1 against Quick with the AWP. Quick's going to be over at B site, and it's going to take him time to get on over. Electing not to plant, but instead take the aggressive angle, and there we have it.
Bye.
Ronin take the half, 8-7.
So yeah, nice close game there. I mean, we saw some really dominant rounds from Ronin there, but SKG just kind of, you know, I guess stopped committing everything to A, and the game started going better for them from there. What was your take on that, of their presence in mid, I guess, of their changing lineup?
I think their setup was good. Their setup was really good. The way that they were there to counter any, you know, initial mid aggression. And so what ended up happening was Ronin wouldn't do that. They wouldn't aggress mid because they knew the stack would happen initially. They did sometimes, but it was ineffective. So the majority of their takes were side executes, right? And the fact that they got those, and they nailed them so well, especially in like the first part of the half, their side executes were ace. You know what I mean? And so it's really just about SKG being able to respond to that, having a couple of their players really go big, and try to bring back a couple of rounds. It felt like the momentum was always with Ronin on that T side, but surprisingly, SKG managed to actually bring it back a lot to the most even point you can really get without taking the half. And so it's a really good showing from them. These two teams coming out as no-namers, I guess, or relatively unknown, especially to you and I, but I'm impressed by what I'm seeing here for sure. So the pistol setup.
Yeah, cheeky setup.
The aggression into main. Check and Mac are getting 2, but I mean, he's lowrider just trades them both out now. But it's okay though, because Emo's on the site still. Gets 1, and Shams is now left in a 1 versus 3, going for just this pistol headshot game, and he will go down. I mean, I really like the aggression into main there. That's a really solid way to like put your opponents on tilt. Just go, okay, no balls, no respect. You have nothing. I'm gonna headshot like 2 of you. And I mean, it was really good that Lowrider was able to come back and equalize that, because otherwise it would have been really bad for SKG.
Yeah, Lowrider's movement there, really nice. The way he just approached that fight.
Yeah, I mean, his peeking was really concise too. Like, there was never any over-aggression, there was never any over-peaks, it was tight. So we are seeing the grouping though of SKG into A main. They're gonna barrel out. But here we go, the frags are exchanged now. Ike managing to bring down Quick, sorry, jeez. Gets a second 2 with the USP. What else can you do? What can you do in a 1 versus 3? The answer is honestly not much. You either go big or go home, and well, Emod went home. Oh wait, no, sorry, jeez. SKG went home. Wow. Team swap.
Yeah, it looked like Ronin's defensive setup on A there, with the way that SKG wanted to push in. It was just never gonna work.
Yeah, like, it's definitely ballsy going in through the smoke, just straight up. It's like you're definitely playing for the risk factor, but I mean, anything can be expected. You can catch people off guard, sure, but without a flash or a lot of flashes, it's tough.
They're going in fast here.
God,
And actually,
I don't know. Wow, Auto Director had a fun moment there, but look, like,
we get this nice dramatic.
Okay, GoTV may have
Yeah, we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
we're gonna retry and get back into the server. Fingers crossed it's back up and not a big issue. But yeah, like, in terms of their takes, they're just trying to go for aggressive takes. They lost pistol, you know, and so they're trying to make do with minimal investment and abuse the RNG of the Tech-9, right? So like, okay, they had a flashbang there, didn't really have any effect, but they attempted to do it, and I mean, they really just got countered by the Mag 7 there on the A site. So, okay, I don't know what's occurring with this at all.
Yeah, this might be a good time to run an ad break.
Oh, we could run an ad break.
Just while we're waiting for the GTV to come back.
Let's turn that up. Yeah, I feel like while we wait, we can give a big shout outs to the sponsors Asus and Corsair.
Yeah, huge shout outs to them, and thank you everyone once again, and Face It Teddy for the host, everyone for tuning in. Hopefully these technical difficulties will clear up pretty soon, and enjoy this ad.
I'm a streamer on Twitch, full-time streamer on Twitch, and I go by Summit1G. Basically, what I like different about the keyboard compared to the one I'm using right now is I'm using red switches right now. It feels like you have to press the red switch keys down a lot further than you have to on the new rapid-fire keyboard. It feels a lot different. It feels like you're going to be able to type faster, pressing keys down while you're moving in Counter-Strike and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot more natural. It's just going to be quicker in general. I like the rapid-fire keyboard because of the new key switches, and feeling like pressing them is just super natural and just easy for me.
Having the fastest keys in game will allow me to have an edge against my opponents, and that will allow me to win.
I think the most useful equipment to play at high level is the keyboard because you have to move around in the game and be very quick with your movement. I prefer cherry keys because it's swift, it's easy to press.
I like using cherry keys because it feels smooth and fast.
I use the K70 keyboard, which is the perfect fit for me. It's the best keyboard ever made.
Cool. How was that? What a wicked advertisement. Remember, you know, Cherry MXs getting the job done. The best, alright? So, kind of trying to connect to this GoTV server, no lie. Just trying to work out what's going on. Never really had this happen before. Smooth and fast. Amen. Okay, so we're actually like, I'm trying to connect to the GoTV server once again. Having a bit of issue there. I think the GoTV server is down. I'm connecting.
It
and
looks like it's
retrying.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully we're not missing too much here, but what do you expect is happening right now, ZTK? Okay, so we're on cash. What were we about to see? Where were we in the game? So
Okay, so look, like halftime just happened, right?
Mhm.
And then we saw Ronin end up having a pretty good CT side there. So they managed to win pistol and they managed to beat the eco aggression that we were seeing with the Tech 9s. And I mean, that's good.
The fast plays onto way.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's like being able to negate that and keep the economy and momentum with you is actually so good. So like having said that, we're definitely looking at the first gun round. So no matter what happened, okay, so Ronin get 3 rounds on the board there from their pistol and their 2 follow-ups, but ultimately like this first gun round is gonna be the defining factor. This is gonna set the pace for the, you know, next couple of rounds, because whoever wins this will force the other onto an eco. And so yeah, ultimately, it just has big implications. Like, being able to win your gun rounds are where the games are won, quite honestly.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I mean, I look forward to it. I couldn't honestly call. I think we're seeing good performances from Ronin as a whole on their CT side shutdowns. But I mean, okay, Shut Up is now on T side. And so he can go for these ballsy picks and make his aim really shine for it.
Yeah, I just got back in here.
Oh, is the Wicked. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 7-12. Ronin are up.
Cool. I'm bringing us all back in the server right now for all of you viewers. That's cool.
It's awesome. Thank you for bearing with us there. It does look like we've missed just a little bit here, but there's still plenty of game left.
Cool.
All right, and we have a big stack. Oh, coming into B site. I don't know if you caught that pick there. If you're quite in the game yet.
Icons CJB? Yeah, I did. It was pretty wicked, but I mean, quick, and these ecoing terrorists are now going to get shut down again. So if we pull up the scoreboard real quick, we'll see that Ronin did end up taking that first gun round. And so being able to force them onto another eco is just like, you know, icing on the cake. 13-7 now. They're 5 rounds to 0 again in this half.
Yeah, Ronin there, I guess. SKG rather there, I guess, trying to play a bit of a slower round, not just going for the big A rushes, but still not quite working out for them. So yeah, this is going to be an important round right now.
Cool. So the round was restarted due to a lag. No worries, face it. It's all good. It's all sorted. So, okay, decent setup here. We're seeing Quick with the lurk, with the AWP, but we're also witnessing Check. Yeah, Check making an attempt at going for an aggression into the A main area, and that's good to follow up. I mean, it's definitely warranted considering Quick got that that pick over at B, right? So now the counter terrorists are rotating. There's a strong presence in checkers. Execute will eventually come out on the B side unless they go for some cheeky fake. But here we are. Emo gets shot up. I don't think okay, he knows Quick's there now. He does some decent damage to him, but SKG also know that Check's in heaven. It's so exposed. Icon the site, but he's so lit. Lowrider with the nade to bring him down potentially. Shams does the job though. Cool. So the frag's now falling well in SKG's favor. Quick with the cheeky AWP lurk. As Check decides to, you know, maybe try and do some exit damage. I doubt he'll drop down. It would be unfortunate if he did. Simply because Quick will have that line on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what we've seen at Quick, he's not going to miss an easy shot.
I spoke. Thank you, Dr. Wallen, for that. Right, so with the Twitch dashboard fixed, we now have Shams and Quick in a 1 versus 2. This could be the round for them to win. Okay, Check goes down. Decent retake attempt in a 1 versus 2, so that's solid from them. But yeah, it puts SKG on the board, and that's really, really good. It's what they need right now.
Yeah, came at a good time.
Sick. Cool, so, wow. You see that Molotov come out over boost? So that's a really good way of denying shot up from getting a pick there. And that's part of the dynamicism of mid. Okay, and we can also see CJB kind of sitting here on the fringe of the smoke, waiting for something to happen. So, wow, the setup from Ronin, though. They're going to destroy anyone who steps in mid. So it's all about playing around and trying to find this opening pick, and they've kind of... Ronin electing to do that with a very passive mid. I mean, Ike only with an M4 holding in Z, taking a position where he can just fall back. Like, he won't take that much damage unless he gets outright or picked. Emo, though, getting the B main one. So Quick goes down, that's the AWP done, and that's a lot of utility that they've now lost in terms of being able to take really long angles. Fair, you know we're keeping it lit. We're keeping it loopy, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Some dope control here coming out from Ronin. They have main, and it basically funnels them mid. Simply because, you know, yeah, Quick goes down earlier, so...
It looks like they're going to be... It looked like they were in a good spot to shut that down there. Gets them.
They definitely are in a good spot to shut them down. I mean... Okay, so Check peeking by Toxic, that's... Okay, that's a ballsy play, but like he had the teammates to support him. He had the player on A site, he had the player at truck, and he had a follow-up from Z that could either peek Z and do the whole 180 degree like flank, like you're dead if you're on highway at that point, or, you know, come up truck and support as well if they did get onto the site. So it's definitely a decent play from those guys, and it will bring the round into their favor. So 14-8, Ronin only 2 rounds away from securing a 2-0 victory here. And it will be SKG with the Tech 9s. A little bit of armor, some nades, so they could make something out of this. This is going to be interesting. Okay, Pot Flash coming in, resisting any immediate terrorist aggression, but that's okay because now they're coming in. They're executing fast. Flashes, smokes, Molotovs galore. It's all coming out right now. 3 guys on the A site. Everybody knows it. Wow.
Shut up.
And the Molotov finally spreads onto him.
Just kind of desperately getting away the part there, and well, bit of a surprise counter-terror stuff.
It's awesome. Lowrider there. With a pretty mint Tech 9 headshot to finish things off. I mean, it's nice. It's good to see them. They know what's at stake here. They know that coming out into the first match for them, or pretty much, I think it's like their first match or 2 of the groups, that's going to be really important for them to really get a leg up in terms of standings. There's a lot of strong players in this NA group. There's like Renegades, there's SK, and so they really need all the points that they can get. Both of these teams do, and so a win here would be so important for them, and their hopes of continuing... I mean, their hopes leading through the ECS Development League. We are, of course, in the group stages. Check, forced onto a CZ. He's playing site close though, so he can make it work. He's using his angles properly, appropriately for the weapon that he has. Terrace just playing it slow.
Yeah, and I think this is definitely important. You know, you just can't take risks at this point of the game. We're gonna see potentially some action.
Oh, look, there we have Maka with the excellent boost from his teammate. He gets the headshot and manages to fall back. What a cheeky angle. So yeah, the boost works out for Ronin. Now they're in a 4-man execute on the A site. Some nades doing damage to Check and Maka, but okay, Check very low now, but it doesn't matter because they're chiming in onto Shams. He gets the frag though. Here we have it. Quick ringing out 2, and it's Ike and Dallas in a 2 versus 4 now. All the terrorists barring CJB are very low, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. Here we go. Ike going for some peeks here. He spots Shams in the back of quad, but Dallas is able to take the line. Dallas gets the ult pick, and Ike is unfortunately unable to follow up. Dallas now. 1 versus 4 or 1 versus 2. He goes in with the pop flash. The clock is ticking. Shams low, CJB on site. They're going to peek out at the same time, and it's going to lead to Dallas's demise. But he gets a 3k, and it really makes SKG hurt. They get the bomb plant, which contributes to their economy, but they lost. They lost pretty much all their guns, and so you're seeing CJB, like, they're buying umps. They don't have much money. Shot up with the Mac 10. That's not an ideal weapon for this map. Quick, not with the AWP. Umps are very strong. Mac 10s are strong. Like, SMGs are pretty good in this state of the game right now. But, again, you know, it's not what you're comfortable with. So, here we go. The 3-man on B. Dallas getting boosted. Another original boost. Trying to, throw SKG off guard. Play some angles that you just wouldn't clear and try and capitalize with a frag for it. So, very passive plays. They're expecting the counter boost. CJB sitting here, waiting to see a CT head pop up. One of the Ronins to get demolished. But they know it's an eco, and they're expecting aggression. And so props to Ronin for changing it up. Like, the fact that they know, okay, we're on an eco, and we've given big aggression, and now they're playing it so slow. They're taking the gamble, and they're playing this off angle on B side. Like, it's so smart being able to vary it up like that, because it gives another dimension that SKG now have to think about. Being able to bust it out this far into the round, this far into the map as well, means that they won't have as much time to react or internalize it. So here we go. It looks to be like they're actually going to fall into the B side. Of course, where this boost is at. But Dallas be able to get a pick. They see his head shot up and quick, though. Making quick work. Okay, Ike gets a deagle, and that's fast. That's a sick 1-dig, but it's not going to be enough now. The counter terrorists, the stack has fallen. And SKG get the site, so... Check gets a wicked headshot. That's unexpected, but Quick will follow up, okay? And while he's lit, Mac is on 6 HP as well. So 1 hit and he goes down. I can't really expect Mac to do anything here. So another round, pretty much in SKG's bag. Okay.
Yeah, he gets the 1.
I count him out for the count and he hits a sick headshot, but I mean, CJB can just follow up with a spray like that. And
yeah, there's only so much you can try and do.
All right.
So yeah, SKG making this a game.
They sure are. Like, it's good to see them tight. They bring out the rounds now, too. If they can maintain this, they can bring this tight, you know? Ronin, again, 1 round away from overtime, so... They have all to lose, and is GoTV lagging for you as well? Okay, all good, we're back.
Yep,
We're back,
fine.
it's cool.
It's fine.
Cool, and Maka with 3. Against the full buy, too. Like, that wasn't against Eco, that was an amazing 3k there.
Yeah, when Maka's pulled these rounds out, it's just felt so, like, I mean, he alone has just been. Well, I don't know. I wish I'd kept count or something of how many of these rounds he shut down SKG from.
Well, the thing is too, he was pulling it out before on the Wait, no, thinking of a different game. His aggression reminds me of ZQK, or no, sorry, Ustillo on Cobble, right? Being able to push up into the B platform and get these pick. It's exactly what he's doing here.
Yeah, make that aggressive.
It's the same sort of duel that's going on. So Quick's absolutely screwed. Quite honestly, he's not going big. He's going down. He's not going big. And so Ronin will be on match point. Shoutouts to the Brazilians in chat. Oh, GoTV. And shoutouts to you guys watching on the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you all to the excellent hosts that have been so kind to volunteer their viewers.
We volunteer their viewers. I like it.
We really do appreciate it, man. It's sick to have this sort of count, especially with our first time casting CS.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's dope to see. Here we go. Check with another mean push. Check with 3.
Oh,
Channeling
no.
Maka. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
my auto director broke, so I didn't catch any of that. but-
Dude, okay, so mine stayed there.
the
The
feed
stream
was
story.
all you needed.
It was well loopy. So GG.
Over before it started that round, and
16-11. That's such a good scoreline. Like, okay, in terms of damage output, they were pretty similar towards the end there on the first half. But I mean, the CT side, you can see this average that's kind of dropping below in terms of team damage out, and that's really where they faltered, quite honestly. Okay, so that's cash done and dusted. Well played to Ronin for managing to secure that.